Yo, what is up guys? I'm Chris and we're Endless Sauce here, and today we are back with another Dragon Ball Z What If on what if Gohan was the main character. So, before we get into the video, if you have any ideas for any other anime what ifs, leave it down in the comments down below and we will make sure to reply to your comment. After the video, make sure you comment down below what you think of this part of this what if. And yeah, thank y'all so much for the support of this what if. It's actually pretty crazy on how much y'all are liking this. So yeah, let's get into part 3 on what if Gohan was the main character. So Gohan has just reached the Akari transformation, which gives him the 10 time boost as the Ozaru, but Gohan is in his normal state. He does go to Frieza and starts to fight him, and at Gohan's power level isn't enough at 7 mil. Frieza doesn't even have to use 5% of his full power, but as Gohan is fighting, his power does increase the longer he fights. Goku sees this, his son's fighting Frieza, and can only think of one solution. Goku says that it sucks to die again, but the only hope that they have now is Gohan. He stretches his hand outwards to Gohan and Goku gives the rest of his energy to Gohan. At this moment, Gohan's power level is at 10 million while fighting Frieza. He then sends the extra power boost that gives him extra power, but he also senses his father passing away. With the power Goku gave Gohan, with Gohan's rage, I would say that his power multiplies by 5 and then multiplies by 4. This doesn't stack, but multiplies by each other, so Gohan's power level would be at 200 million. Frieza was holding back, so Gohan is beating Frieza within an inch of his life, and he isn't going to let Frieza charge up. Gohan slams Frieza into the ground, and then blasts him with a full power Kamehameha that completely erases Frieza to nothing. But then the blast also hits Namek's core, and the planet is on a time limit from exploding. Gohan passes out after using all of his energy. Vegeta is in complete shock seeing Gohan erase Frieza from existence. Piccolo picks up Gohan and they head back to the ship that they came from. Mr. Popo on Earth wishes for everyone that had died on Namek by Frieza's force to be revived, while Guru uses the final wish to bring everyone back to planet Earth. Everyone then instantly teleports to Earth and every Namekian was revived, and even Goku was brought back once again. Gohan was happy to see his dad again as he goes to hug him. Goku asks what happened to Frieza, and Piccolo steps in saying that Gohan was the one to erase him for good, and Goku was proud for Gohan for having such power that he had in him. Vegeta also was impressed about this power, but he didn't want to ask either of them for help to get the transformation. This time passes and everyone is brought back and even stronger as well. And Gohan is glad that Krillin and everyone is brought back. The Namekians do go back to the new planet Namek. During the year before Trunks arrives, Gohan and Goku has been training fiercely, while occasionally Krillin and Piccolo would train with them. Vegeta does training on his own, and Yamcha and Tien kind of slack on their training. During the year, Goku tries to master the Super Saiyan transformation, while Gohan tried to master the Akari transformation before learning the Super Saiyan form. Gohan can control the form pretty well now. For power scaling, it would be this: Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Krillin. Then Trunks arrives and is confused to not see anyone waiting for Goku, so he tracks down trying to sense and recognizable energy, and then he senses his master's Gohan energy. He goes to near both Gohan and Goku during their training and tells Goku and Gohan what happened in the future, and gives him the heart medicine. Knowing what happens, Gohan makes sure that his father takes the medicine, and they tell every Z fighter to train hard for the next 3 years, and one difference is that everyone trains together besides Vegeta because he is still too prideful and wanting to learn it on himself. Now Gohan would train extra hard to make sure that what happened when they fought Frieza would never happen again. Gohan trains while having the Akari form activated to try to make it his base, while Goku also follows Gohan's steps while trying to always have his Super Saiyan activated, and Goku helps Gohan to get Super Saiyan, but that would have to be the final resort since he can't control it as well as the Akari form. After the 3 years of training, the Z fighters meet up in South City ready for the android attack, and it isn't long until they do. Yamcha would still get attacked and almost die, but then when Goku fights Android 19, he is able to beat him since in this timeline, Gohan made sure that his father took the medicine, so the heart virus problem would never occur. Then Dr. Gero is worried and tries to escape, but Vegeta managed to destroy Dr. Gero before he could leave. There Vegeta stands in front of everyone as a Super Saiyan, and he challenges Goku to fight, and they leave thinking the problem is solved. Trunks arrives back from the future and asks if the androids are dealt with, and everyone said yes, and Trunks is shocked that they made it seem so easy. But then he also still has the androids to defeat, and Gohan comes up with an idea. They both head to the lookout and use the hyperbolic time chamber so that they can train to become stronger. They use the entire year, and Gohan tries his best to explain how to master Super Saiyan transformation, and he even teaches Trunks the Akari form, but Trunks mainly sticks to Super Saiyan. During this year, Trunks can see his version of Gohan a lot in the main timeline Gohan, and sometimes he gets emotional. Trunks ends up telling Gohan what happened to him in the future, and Gohan is happy at how he turned out, trying to be the new symbol of hope during the darkest times. They leave outside the hyperbolic time chamber, and Gohan is actually stronger than Goku because he took the time to use Super Saiyan and tried his best to master it. But he didn't master the form, but he is much closer than Goku. Goku is shocked on how strong Gohan has gotten, and Trunks thanks everyone for the help as he leaves back to his timeline. Now for the next couple of months, the fighters were all training, and Vegeta would even join the other Saiyans. Goten is born around the same time as Trunks during this timeline, and back at Kami's house, Roshi sees the news about the whole city's population becoming zero, and he thinks this is rather odd, and then a bug-like creature called Cell appears on the screen. He tells that he is holding a tournament in 10 days, and if no one can beat him, he will destroy the world. So to explain why it happened is that when Trunks came back, he didn't know what androids were destroyed. They didn't know about it was 19 in Dr. Dro and not the actual 18 and 19. So no one went to, like, Dr. Dro never went to his lab. That means the Z Fighters never went to their lab. So Cell was had like an easy work to go actually get the androids to become perfect. Gohan with this news trains hard for the next 10 days. He goes in the time chamber with his father for 9 months, and then Vegeta goes in with Goku for a year. And during that day, Gohan trains hard in the gravity chamber. And during that day, he unlocks Super Saiyan 2 for a slight moment, and he notices that there's a level of Super Saiyan that's even higher than Super Saiyan. The humans and Piccolo also train together and even use the hyperbolic time chamber. The Saiyans all use the gravity chamber, and Gohan says that there's a higher level than Super Saiyan, that he activated it, and Goku mainly focuses on Gohan so to make him get that form again. 3 days before the tournament, Goku tells Gohan to just relax for the next couple of days, but Gohan doesn't really feel like it's a good idea. So during the night, he secretly goes out to the lookout and asks Kami if there's any way for him to go back to the hyperbolic time chamber. And Kami says it isn't possible unless they get a better guardian. And then Gohan gets the idea of the new planet Namek. Gohan tells Kami his plan, then Kami tells King Kai the plan. They use the Dragon Balls to wish for a Namekian that can be Earth's new guardian. Then in Namek, Dende says goodbye as he teleports to the lookout. Piccolo senses this, and Kami explains to Piccolo what is happening, and they fuse together with Piccolo to make Piccolo stronger. And then Dende becomes a new guardian, and he upgrades the Dragon Balls, and he also upgrades the hyperbolic time chamber, so there's no 2-year limit. And Gohan goes in with Piccolo, and they train for the last day they have. During the final month, Gohan achieved the form once again and tries to keep the form as long as possible, and he tries to master this form. Finally, they head out of the room, and Gohan sees his father as he transforms into the Super Saiyan 2 transformation. Alright guys, that's where we're going to end off part 3. We hope you enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe. Leave it down in the comments down below what you think about this part, what you think is going to happen in the next part during the Cell games. Yet again, thank you for all the support of this series. It's really shocking. If you have any ideas for any other Dragon Ball Z What If or any other anime What If, leave it down in the comments down below. We will make sure we reply to your comment. Alright guys, we'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.